All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Cyrus. Good morning. How's everybody doing? On the left, wake up, wake up. One person has waved. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. I'm Cyrus. I want to welcome each and every one of you here. The script says, please take your seat, but some of you are even lying down, so I think that's not the thing. But before we start, let me just get to know each and every one of you. You're a selected few people that have been chosen here on this exploration. Some are sending messages at a rapid pace. Ma'am, are you quickly reading the last email before we start the show? What is your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, how are you? When did you arrive here? Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
When did you get here?
Just a few minutes back.
The helicopter dropped you off? Did you teleport? What do you mean? What do you mean? How long ago did you just arrive?
Yeah, I was struggling with my luggage, so yeah.
Has that been sorted?
Yes, it has been sorted.
Have you done the wonderful buggy ride around the 75-acre property?
Yeah, it was long. It was quite long.
There were many more bloggers we have lost, and if you find them somewhere, please bring them along. But thank you. What about you? Did you? Oh, I feel if I come towards you, you are radiating some stuff which is setting off my microphone. Please don't be this. Please come here, sir. Let me ask you a few questions. Have you all met each other, guys, before? Does everybody here know each other? Like, who said, yeah, ma'am, you have single-handedly answered for every person in the room. Nobody else has. Do you know, what is this gentleman's name? You just said, yeah, like with such confidence. So why don't you guys just say hello to each other? Look at the person on your left and just say hello. Ma'am, that is the world's most unfriendly hello. You're reading your messages while saying it. This is a bad date. Listen, trust is everything. So just randomly blurt out your ATM pins to each other. It's a good idea to do this. Sir, what did you do yesterday? Let me ask you. Our conversation. Well, how was it? You arrived here yesterday?
Yes, I got here, yes.
Have you done some exploring or no?
A bit, yes.
Where did you head to?
Pretty much the property over here.
So you checked out places to hang out, food. Did you take a swim?
Not yet, no.
So now today is the day.
Maybe.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. So guys, it's going to be a really fun-filled day, full of exploration, full of a lot of exciting information coming at each and every one of you. But here's another really important question. How many of you think it's really important in life to just explore in every way? It's such an important part of our life, and I feel intrinsically, genetically, it's who we are as human beings. Now imagine people like Christopher Columbus and other explorers who were brave enough to fight strong west winds, continue discovering many lands in times like those where there was no information. So they were creating information as they went along. Imagine our fascination for speeding cars, long drives, road trips, how our heart melts when we see a stunning, beautiful sports car. Now think of the times when people rode on carts and just horsebacks. Somebody somewhere asked the right questions and decided to explore more in order for us to get to where we are. So it's inherently who we are. Here's a quick trivia, a fun question. Who discovered America? The answer is questionable, but anybody has the answer? Ma'am, are you searching for the answer on your phone? I saw that. It was dodgy. Ma'am, you have no idea. Any guesses who discovered America?
I was saying Americans.
That's brilliant. That is a genius. Give her a round of applause. That is fantastic. Americans have discovered America before it was discovered. This is you've confused the answer is more confusing than anything else I know. But take a wild guess. Donald Trump is a brilliant answer, sir. We would like to stand and have 4 hours of silence in respect for your answer. Please give him a round of applause. Donald Trump discovered America. This was the easy question. The next question is, now just imagine life without chocolate chip cookies. How many people like chocolate chip cookies? Everybody has raised their hand. You don't like it. Okay, ma'am, we will deal with your problems later. No, kind of an argument. We won't serve you any. All right, what should we do? But most people or many people on this planet do like chocolate chip cookies. But how did it come about? Because a lady decided she wanted to just explore and experiment and find stuff. Now, who is the lady who invented chocolate chip cookies? Sir, the answer is not Donald Trump again. Everything is not Donald Trump. Who? Yes, ma'am. You have raised your hand again. Nigella Lawson. Ma'am, chocolate chip cookies have been around. She didn't discover, she cooked it. Baked it.
Then you should tell me the right answer.
But I know the answer. I've read the answer. It's a quiz. You can't reverse quiz me. Anybody here? Yes, sir. You're looking confident. And you've got a laptop with you. What is happening? Well, you have to tell me, man.
I wasn't even listening.
There's a spotlight on you. It's like you're being interrogated. So who invented chocolate chip cookies?
Good day.
No, thanks. Same to you, bro. But who invented chocolate chip cookies is the question.
I found it there.
No, you're getting me wrong. This is the world's longest answer. Okay, you've got it. Nobody knows who invented it, which is good. I'm going to tell you all right now. It's Ruth Wakefield. Ruth Wakefield, from the famous company now, invented chocolate chip cookies. But like Ruth Wakefield, like Christopher Columbus, and many other explorers, Honor loves to explore the opportunity to bring the best in technology to the hands of its consumers so that you guys can get the opportunity to explore more. Now let's dive in and explore a little bit about the history and the vision of the brand. I'd like to invite Mr. P. Sanjeev, VP Sales, Huawei India Consumer Business Group. Please give him a huge round of applause. Thank you for being here.
A very good morning to one and all. Are you enjoying the stay at Taj Goa? Is everyone excited? Many of you are already doing a lot of typing work, especially here, a lot of studious people busy with their work. Okay, it's only going to take me 10 minutes for me to give you a few updates that you have not seen 3 months ago when we met at Delhi. Number one, Counterpoint Research in July 2017 has announced Huawei as the world's second largest smartphone brand. 2017 has been a fantastic year for us. In Interbrand, the top 100 prestigious brands, we've moved up from 78th to 70th position. And in the Brandzy Global Valuable Brands, we moved from 50th to the 48th position. And in the Fortune 500 companies, I actually joined Huawei when we were in Fortune 500, but proudly now, I work for Fortune 100 company and we're ranked number 83. Forbes has ranked us as number 88 in the top 100 companies. So Forbes, Fortune 100, Brandzy, and Interbrand, those are the awards, recognitions in 2017. Honor that we are here for today is the e-brand of Huawei. And what does Honor actually focus on? Honor focus on the young digital natives. I think we've seen this multiple times. And Honor focuses on cutting-edge technologies with every single product that we launch. And that's why all our products have become trendsetters. Every single launch is a trendsetter. And with our quality promise. And how do we do that? Every single time, the 5 big R&D centers. Bangalore contributes to software. Russia for mathematics and algorithm. Now I think of Russians as very complex, mathematics, algorithm. And Paris, as we all imagine, for aesthetics, and chipsets, US, Japan for components. So those are the 5 R&D centers that Huawei has globally that helps us deliver the quality and innovation year on year. Now, what's our commitment to Indian market? We've been in India for the last 16 years. And as you know, Huawei has a lot of business groups. We're the largest 4G technology partner for all telecom operators. And I think data cards you're all using. We're also a big supplier to enterprise customers and consumer products. And that's why 1 out of every 4 Indians is already using a Huawei solution. 1 out of 4 Indians. And we have 8,000 employees in India. What has been our pillars for India the quality that we continuously deliver. I think all of you have been very, very instrumental and very helpful for us to continuously deliver this message to consumers. And of course, our partners at Flipkart, and has been also the ratings and reviews have been really great. Later on, Flipkart will update you a few about that. Innovation, localization, and customer service. Let's have a look at it. Bangalore, we have spent over 1,200 crores, 18 acres of a sprawling campus. This year, we got 45 updates and upgrades for all the phones that we've sold in India. Localization, Make in India. We've started a factory in partnership with Flex in Chennai last year. Great quality being churned out, as well as the quantity has been increasing quarter on quarter. Customer service has become very important for our management. 17 exclusive service centers has already been started in all the key cities, which is contributing to almost half of our sales. And supporting this is 250 service centers, authorized partners across the country. And we've also opened our service centers, or customer care service, 7 days a week now. That is all across the year. And we have a high care app, which is already pre-burned with every Honor phone and available on Play Store. We also piloted something very recently called pre-book your appointment with the 17 service centers. And this has really got good reviews and customer satisfaction. We will continuously invest and improve customer service. The year 2017 has been really fantastic. We started off January. We launched the best dual camera phone, even till today, under 15,000 rupees, the Honor 6X. I hope all of you remember. I hope many of you joined the event. And 3 months back in Delhi at Taj, we also announced Honor 8 Pro, the flagship killer, 6 plus 128 GB, 4000 mAh battery, a 2K screen, VR, the box that converts into a VR. I hope all of you remember. I hope all of you liked Honor 8 Pro and Honor 6X. And now it's time to explore more. I know many of you are already busy looking at some boxes. So I would like to invite Paras, our Senior Director of Product, to take you through this next exploration.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Hello, everyone. Very good to see you all again. I think I met a lot of you in July, and I did a lot of apologies yesterday. I do it again, that I could not recognize a lot of you yesterday. So sorry for that. In case it's not clear, my name is Paras Chopra, and I'm really glad to be here to talk about the next addition to the Honor family. So just before I get into the new product, a bit of a recap. So when we presented Honor 8 Pro to you, I said there are two key challenges that we as product planners face on a daily basis. The first one was, what is the customer pain point, the problem that we are trying to address? And the second, what's the design? What should be the design of the product? With Honor 8 Pro, at least I personally believe that we did a brilliant job to address both these issues. But now we have taken one step further to meet the needs and expectations of a dynamic, young, and young-minded explorers who basically expect nothing else other than the best. I think what Sanjeev showed here, the focus on customer centricity, the quality, innovation. So those are the pillars, the cornerstones of each and every product that we come out with. And the same 3-4 pillars have gone into the planning for this product as well. So let's see what we have. For the target users, the explorers, the young-minded people, I'll talk about 3 key things today: the camera, the display, and the design. I think a lot of you saw outside also and see here also looking at the boxes, but would appreciate if you can put a bit more focus here. So starting with the camera part, I mean, before I go into the details of what kind of technological feats we have achieved with this product, I mean, let's just take a step back and look at the journey we have done so far. Look how far we have come to enhance the camera experience. You know, as an industry, as a smartphone industry, it took us 16 years to move from a single lens to a dual lens camera, the back one. We did a much better job with the front camera. It took only 6 years. But then the next question is, what's next? I had a big tagline prepared here, but now with the devices out, lo and behold, introducing Honor's first 4-camera phone. And this is what I meant by the technological feat that we have achieved with this product. I mean, putting 4 cameras in that kind of a sleek, slim body and ensuring that each and every picture that you take with it comes out to be a perfect one, whether you use the front camera or the rear one. Trust me, it's not a simple thing. It takes a lot of hard work and patience to get it right each and every time. And I mean, as we can see here, I mean, when it comes to the smartphone cameras, the consumer expectations are growing constantly. So this is one of the big focus areas for us. Let's start with the front one, the selfies. I think a lot of you in the audience here, sitting in the room or those watching online, would agree that taking selfies has become kind of a pastime for a lot of us. As per certain industry reports, more than half of the images uploaded on various social platforms or messaging applications, more than half of those are selfies today. And actually here in India, we are even so obsessed with it, we even made a song featuring Salman Khan, Selfie Le Le Re. You should know that. So it's a very important thing. So what we have in this device is a 13-megapixel dual-lens camera. Just like Honor 8 Pro and the previous dual-lens devices that we have. One lens is focused to capture the depth, and the other is for image rendering. And the combined result that you get with these 2 cameras is those stunning selfies that you will see in the next few slides. It's truly awesome. Like I said, I think a picture does a much better job than the words. So just look at these images taken with the new product. The bokeh effect that you get with these 2 lenses is simply outstanding. And it's a perfect result every time. That's about the bokeh. About the focus point. I mean, the result that you can get with the dual camera, where you can easily set the point of focus, the object or the person that you want to have the main attention on. It's a lot more easier now. But then, that's about the thing, the camera. But another first from Honor is Smart Selfie Toning Flash. It's a long word, but bear with me. I mean, the front flash that you see on most of the smartphones today, they provide uneven and very harsh lighting. So the result that you get is either a very kind of a brightly lit selfie or not lit enough. So it's not good. But what we do here is the Smart Selfie Toning Flash. We provide a uniform and consistent fading of light, kind of focusing from the center of the image and going out. So the result is a more studio quality image. It's stunning. And then talking about the perfect lighting quality for each and every image. So that's what the Smart Selfie Toning Flash does. It intelligently adjusts the brightness level. So if the device notices you're in a dark atmosphere, a dark environment, the brightness level goes up a bit, and vice versa. So depending on your surroundings, the brightness level is adjusted. So pretty much every selfie that you get, you won't see the kind of the sudden flashes there or the dark ones. It'll be optimized as it should be. And these are just some of the top high-level highlights of what you can do with the front camera. There are a lot more things in there, but for the sake of time, I'll stick to these for now, and then let you explore the others. So to summarize, what we have is a 13-megapixel dual lens camera. We have the bokeh mode. We have the smart selfie toning flash, plus gesture-activated selfies. For those who can't be bothered to click the icons or the buttons, a gesture will do it for you. And, I mean, again, this is not it. There are many more things. So please go and explore. And like I said in the beginning, I mean, even though selfie is a very, very big thing, and actually for some brands out there, some smartphones, that's the only thing they have to talk about. But for Honor, the rear camera holds equal importance, if not more. But before I get into the details of what we have for the rear camera, I think let's just take a look at some of the images that we have captured. And like I said, I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I can try to explain the level of color details we have here, or the color reproduction stuff, and all the lovely jargons, but I think it's better to look at the images here. For example, this one. At least from my perspective, I mean, getting an image of this quality feels like you're almost there in person, looking at this scene. And this is in a bright lit condition. The next one, taken on not such a bright day. But still, the result is pretty astonishing. And from all the images that we have here, this is perhaps my favorite one, the Shanghai skyline. I think, like I said last time, so this is where I live, so there's an obvious reason why I really, really like this image. You can almost count the number of floors on these skyscrapers. And that's the level of details we are able to capture with the new product. This is really astonishing. And for those who have not opened the boxes yet, and for the maths gurus in the room, I think by now you must have already calculated how many cameras we'll have at the back. You know, it's a 4-camera phone. We had 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So the rear camera comes with a 16-megapixel dual lens. And again, the same logic. 1 camera dedicated for capturing the depth, and the other for image rendering. And the same thing, the result that you get from both these cameras basically is an eye-catching imaging experience. And as you saw, the 3 images there, so those were just some samples. And I have a few more here. So portrait bokeh. I mean, just look at the level of details there, the color reproduction. And like I said, we can go into the numbers here, but once you see the results, especially even on this kind of a large screen, I think that is just amazing. I think one of the things to highlight here is a lot of cameras, a lot of smartphones out there actually talk that they support bokeh. But I think you know, majority of them, they support a software level or a software-based bokeh, which in no way can be compared to the results that you get with a hardware level. And this is the result that you get there. The object that needs to be in focus is in focus. And you can see the bokeh effect so nicely there. I think the next picture does a slightly better job. Again, with a lot of cameras out there, you need to set the focus point once you're taking the image. But now with the dual lenses, it makes your life a lot more easier. The whole imaging experience is enhanced. You don't have to worry about selecting the focus point once you're taking the image, so as not to miss the moment. I mean, just take the image, and setting the focus point is something you can do later on in your own sweet time, as you like. And from this one, this is perhaps one of my most favorite pictures, the wide aperture mode. And I think this clearly highlights the level of details that we are able to capture here. And look at the, again, look at the edges, the crisp and clear edges here. The bokeh effect that comes in the background. And this is something you cannot get with a single lens camera. It will just not do justification to it. And as they say, and what we did with the Honor 8 Pro also, I mean, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. But trust me when I say this, with this device, you'll never, ever have a dull moment. To make your images stand out, look more fancy, look more appealing, we have preloaded a bunch of filters in there. So there was a bit of a discussion in the group when we were putting this slide together, that why is it that we always show ladies in these kind of pictures? I mean, that's not right. The guys also buy his camera, and I mean, we might as well use these filters. What's stopping us? So please, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of amazing modes, a lot of amazing features that are packed into the new product. And like with the front camera, again, I just touched the tip of the iceberg. And as you can see here, there's a whole plethora of other modes for you to go out and play with. There's a lot, you can spend days just exploring the camera features in this phone. And you won't get bored. So that's about the camera. Moving on to the next big thing, the display. Now, the need for bigger and brighter displays is getting stronger and stronger in the market. People spend a lot of time on their phones, watching movies, playing games, or just reading content. So now with the new product, we have gone many steps further to bring a display that will actually make all these things a lot more interesting, a lot more enticing for the users. So introducing Honor's first full display smartphone. Plus, the 2.5D curved glass, combined with the full view display, makes this phone a really beautiful product to look at. I mean, not just look at yourself, but flaunt it in front of your friends. And again, don't take my word for it. You'll have the devices. Some of you have it now. Some of you will see it in the demo area after this. I mean, decide for yourself just how beautiful this product actually is. And in case you don't do it yet, once you get a product like this, you would want to watch more movies. You would want to watch or play more games and read more stuff on your phones. This is how amazing this product is. But large screen, so it's a 15 centimeter or 5.9-inch display packed in a really small frame. So usually what you see in frames of this size is a typical 5.5-inch display. So this is another example of technological barriers that we are breaking here to make the impossible possible. And again, quoting one of the things that Sanjeev said earlier, I mean, focusing on innovation is a cornerstone for us. No matter whether it's a hardware level thing or a software level thing, the word innovation never ever leaves the product planning process. And that is a clear example of this one. Going to the next level of details, the full view display supports FHD+ resolution and an aspect ratio of 18:9. But one of the other big things, I have to throw this number out. One of the other big things to highlight here is the screen to body ratio. It's a massive 83%. So what that means in practice is basically screen covers pretty much all your device. So what you are left with is very small bezels. I won't say the unwanted space, but let's say the unuseful space on the front side. It's just gorgeous. And I reckon by now, if it's not clear, the full view display, the 2.5D curved glass, it's not only great from the aesthetics point of view. I mean, it's brilliant from the functionality perspective also. You can see more, you can do more, and you can explore more with this beautiful big display. And bigger screen, of course, means more content and less scrolling. So you can actually spend time reading the stuff that's on the display rather than just bothered about or worrying about scrolling up and up. A lot of content is covered on this 5.9-inch display, 15-centimeter display. But for personally me, my favorite thing when it comes to this big, the full view display is the multitasking. And again, I think pretty much everyone here in the audience or those watching online, we know we have more than one applications running at the same time. But what happens today is we need to go back and forth between different applications. But now with the bigger display, with the full view screen, you can easily work on work and look at two applications at the same time without any hassle. Watch a YouTube clip and don't get interrupted when a new message comes. You can still continue watching and do messaging at the same time. It's all there. So that's about the display. Again, I'm just covering the high-level details here. There's a lot I'm leaving out, basically for you explorers out there to find for yourself. If I tell everything here, there'll be very little for you to work around with. After camera, display, I think now we'll talk a little bit about the gorgeous design of this product. So what we have done here is we tried to capture most, if not all, the requirements of today's consumers. So like I started my presentation with, I said there are two big challenges that we face as product planners: identifying the pain point and then the design. And the same thing I have to say again, I mean, when it comes to design, again, suddenly everybody becomes a design genius. Everybody has an opinion about what the product should look like. So we take as many inputs as possible and then come out with a solution that we think would appeal to the harshest of design critics out there. That will appeal to our young and young-minded explorers. And what you see here is a result of that. A sleek, unibody design. A lot of attention has been paid to the details here. Attention not only in terms of functionality, but also design. So what you get as a result is a perfect balance of design and function. So talking about the details, I mean, just look at the images here. The beautiful symmetrical alignment of the flash, the camera, and the fingerprint sensor. They are not scattered haphazardly along the back frame. They are all aligned in a single line through the center of the device. Kind of gives you a Zen moment kind of a feeling once you look at it very closely, that how beautiful these components have been aligned. It's truly amazing. The soft and smooth edges. So the beautiful full view display, it transitions very nicely, smoothly into the body of the device to give you that sleek unibody experience that I talked about. Plus, the soft and the smooth curved edges makes this one of the most comfortable phones to hold and use. It's really, really amazing what we have done here. And this gorgeous product comes in 3 stunning colors. Prestige Gold. Feel free to take pictures. I'll step out of the way. Sorry, I need to move on. Getting a signal there. Aurora Blue. Please, feel free to take pictures again. And finally, Graphite Black. Better stay here. So the stunning design, combined with the full view display and 4 cameras, makes this product truly a piece of art. But I think it'll be a bit unfair if we don't look at what actually goes under the hood for this piece of art. So a few more slides on that one. So powering this beauty is our very own octa-core Kirin 659 chipset. And our intelligent Emotion UI 5.1 that I spoke at length about for the Honor 8 Pro. This combined with the 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB internal storage. This product is basically strong enough to handle most complex tasks efficiently and simultaneously. On the other side, we have 3,340 milliamp battery. And that's enough power for 20 hours of calling, up to 9 hours of video playback, and up to 7 hours of gaming. So now feel free to use all those free calling and unlimited data plans that are there from the operators. This device can easily handle all of that stuff. There's a lot you can do. Then just quickly, so one of the big things that kind of comes from the consumer feedback is, and again, and this is something we see happening daily, people use their phones a lot for listening to music as well. So with this product, what we have is a high-fidelity music experience. So for that, we have our own high-end audio system and Bluetooth aptX technology. So once you listen to the music on this device, whether it's in the form of a song, or playing some games, or watching movies, it'll give you a very immersive experience. So the full view display combined with this high fidelity music experience, I mean, it'll really make it very difficult for you to actually put the phone down. And with 9 hours of video playback, I think that's more than enough. I think this is a bit of a tricky one. I mean, so once you have a beautiful phone like this, there will be times when your friends and family would want to get hold of the device from you. They would want to have a look at it, play around with it. Not me, but for those who have that very secret, confidential document that you don't want others to see, we have a native app lock. So you can safely lock away documents that you don't want others to see. And the other thing is the new modes of interaction. And there are many, many new modes in there, but just an example, a quick example here is a knuckle-based interactions. So 2 quick taps with a single knuckle captures the screenshot. So no more fiddling around with the power key or the volume key and the home key, I mean, where you need like more than 20 fingers to figure out how to take a screen grab. Just 2 knuckles and you are done. 2 quick taps with 2 knuckles starts screen recording. And there are many, many, many more interactions like this there. So those are just some of the highlights of the product. The beautiful 4 cameras, the full view display, stunning design, and the chipset and the performance we talked about. So very happy to officially open up Honor 9i for you. World's first 4-camera phone with a full view display. After 3 Honor First, this is the world's first Honor phone. I think they've already switched on the lights, kind of giving me a cue to move on. And I see a lot of people here also eager, but please sit tight. You can dim the lights again. I have a few more slides to cover. Sorry for that. I need 5 more minutes. I mean, I think Honor 9i in itself is enough for one event, but we want to keep you busy and entertained now that you came all the way to Goa, so we have 3 more products. The first 2 are beautiful tablets, MediaPad T3 and MediaPad T310. So both these products come in stunning metal body, and even with the metal body, they are ultra slim and light. And for the business professionals out there, these devices come pre-installed with MS Office applications. On the specification side, both the tablets are 4G LTE enabled. Both the tablets are 4G LTE enabled. They are powered by Qualcomm 8917 chipset and a massive 4,800 milliamp battery. And both these products will be available on Flipkart. So last but not the least is a massive, massive 10,000 milliamp power bank for just 2,399 rupees. So the main features, again, there are many things, but 2 things what I really want to highlight here is the power bank supports 2-way fast charging. Very important point here when it comes to the power bank. And then the other one is it has 12 layers of built-in safety protection. Again, with all the news that you keep hearing about things bursting out in flames and whatnot, rest assured, nothing like that is ever going to happen here. And again, like Sanjeev said, quality, the top utmost quality, that's the first thing we keep in mind for each and every product coming out of the Honor product lines. So with that, thank you very much. That was it. Thank you for your patience. For those who are awake, please wake up now. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much. Could we have another huge round of applause for all the wonderful stuff we've seen? Those were some amazing, the power bank and all the other stuff is amazing, but now I really want to see the phone. I'm going to call P. Sanjeev back on stage, and please introduce to us this beautiful, beautiful phone, which we want to see in person.
Okay, so we have with us Sumit Dayal. Sumit? Okay. So we've been giving a lot of blockbuster phones, especially focused on camera. So we've thought through this, how can we help the real photography explorers across the country learn how to use how to click great photos now that we have a phone with 4 cameras. I myself sometimes would like to learn more and more features. We have the pro mode, and we have a lot of different exposures, settings, etc. So what we've decided is, together with the support of Sumit Dayal, we're going to have 20 themed workshops across the country, and it's going to be themed across action, wildlife street, portraits, and landscapes. We're going to run it with 15 mentors, as I said, in 5 cities, and about 400 odd photographers. It's going to be between October 28th till November 28th. Sumit, you want to add on this?
So yeah, I mean, the basic idea behind this is that, photography in that sense, for a lot of professionals has moved on from, lots of people who are, shooting with DSLRs and stuff like that. The idea is to sort of look at the future of photography and to sort of see how Honor and its products can sort of drive this whole thing. So what we want to do is sort of start building a community and have this discussion in terms of what is the future of mobile photography, what is mobile storytelling and sort of bring in these aspects of all the new formats that are in play now. So we want to see how Honor's devices are going to basically help in the future of photography.
I would like to be one of these 400, and I would like to learn as well how to click great photographs.
Sure, please apply.
Thank you, Subir.
Yeah.
All right. So we've been waiting for the
The
phone.
legends say the best smartphone of 2017 was lost in the unexplored. Supposedly made of specifications that the world has never known. Guarded by mysterious forces. Whoever returns the phone to a land of sun, sea and beach will rule the smartphone market forever.
In my search for the smartest phone, I first must search for the smartest man.
So begins the quest of finding the smartest man in the smartest land.
Doc, I need your help. Doc.
Don't say a word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know anything about you.
Doc. Doc. Hey, Doc.
Quiet. I'm going to read your thoughts. Let's see now. You come here from a great distance?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. You want me to buy a subscription to the Saturday Evening Post?
No.
Not a word now. Quiet. Donations. You want me to make a donation to the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary?
Doc, I'm Indian Jones, and I need you to help me find the smartest phone ever.
My God. Do you know what this means?
Tell me, Doc, tell me.
It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all.
At this very moment, Indiana Jones realized that Doc has completely lost his mind and he will be of no help in his quest. Disappointed, Indiana Jones continues his search in the prehistoric land to the north, where he meets a wise man who tells him to go meet the Dragon Lady.
Okay, where's Sanjeev and Ajay? My partners in Sanjeev, Ajay, I have found the phone after risking my life. I have changed clothes in places you cannot even imagine.
That was a brave exploration.
This is for you. This is for you.
Okay, where's mine? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a round of applause while using your phones. You have to clap in a new way, in a new manner. There, the two beauties are here.
All right, Ajay, I would like you to say a few words on the partnership with us. And I think all of you would have understood the Honor 9i is exclusively available with Flipkart. So that's why Ajay is here. And I give the mic to him for a few words.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure being here. I was tempted to say the word, it's an honor being here. And then I was like, that'll be a very poor attempt at a joke. But it's a pleasure being here. Flipkart and Honor have been together since 2014. The association goes back a really long way. That's seen us with 8 exclusive launches, more than million+ customers who've selected Honor. Sanjeev, Paras have already talked a lot about Huawei, world stature, what's happening on the product side. I just want to kind of talk about 2 things. One is a question that I get asked a lot of times when I meet you one-on-one. I'll come to that. The second part I wanted to talk about is the customer part of it. One way to look at this is, 3 years, over 1 million phones. Let me give you 2 data points. Just log on to Flipkart right now. Check out the product ratings for Honor. Even without saying anything, you will always find them in 4.4, 4.3, 4.5, 4.6. Excellent product quality. And customers have been consistently rating Honor right in the top band. Second is a data point that me and Sanjeev talk about very often. And again, Honor phones, Honor customers have a very, very high repeat rate. Once you've selected an Honor phone, once you've used it, there is a very high chance, or actually there's almost an unlikelihood that you will ever walk out of Honor. The reason I share these data points is, one way to look at this is 3 years, over 1 million+ phones. Great. What's next? Second way to look at this is, over the last 3 years, Flipkart and Honor have been working very, very closely, defining our strategy, defining the product roadmap, getting the innovation part right, getting the price points right. And I'll come to the second question that I get asked, which I started, what's there in the future? What are the big bets for next year? For all my experience of 8 years, 9 years that I bring on the table in the mobile industry, I think what you're seeing Honor do this year is the hard work of our last 3 years. Flipkart is extremely proud to be a partner in this process. Just watch out for the next 1 year, what Huawei, what Honor has done the world over. Let the story unfold. And as you say, explore more. Thank you. It's a pleasure being here again.
All right, so Indian Jones has got us the phone. So we want to click photographs, unveil the phone, and then I know all of you are waiting for the price. I am excited too to unveil the price. I have a clicker. So whoever wants to see the phones, so we take the pics and then we move straight into the price unveil.
So ladies and gentlemen, after all this hard work we've been through, here's a great opportunity to photograph these beautiful phones.
I think everybody's now pretty excited to see the price. How many of you want to see the price right away? I see.
A lot of hands are up.
Okay.
Can we guess the price first?
Can I do the first click?
Done. Ooh.
Okay. I think. Any guesses?
Yep.
26. Any other guesses? 20. Any other guesses? Who said that? Who said that? You. He needs a gift. He
Please
guessed it right.
raise your hand, sir.
The price is 17,999.
Wow, 17,999.
It's available on sale on the 14th of this month. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Outstanding 17999. That is the price at this point in time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more amazing slide for each and every one of you as we play this beautifully. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen is, while you all are going to travel with me, as you can see, get your Explorer hats on, depending on which size, and you must try them on before, or you look like a lampshade, which I am looking like right now. But guys, it's been amazing. The price has been revealed. But now I want you all, thank you all, first of all, for being here and having such a great time. But we've got an even better time lined up for each and every one of you. So do enjoy our Explorer Zone, which is right outside, plus the wonderful set of events that we've got lined up for each and every one of you. And for being so gracious and wonderful, please give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Some people know places by the way it shines and the way it sounds. Some others, the ones labeled explorers, move about its back alleys and show the world the beauty of its silence. Presenting Honor 9i, world's first smartphone with 4 cameras and full-view FHD Plus screen to help you explore more. There are two kinds of people, one who look at things from the top, and the other kind, the curious kind, dive down deep.